Are you a real estate wholesaler, fix and flipper, or even a real estate agent and you are considering cold calling for motivated sellers? Watch this video right now. Hey guys, my name is Chris Williams, a real estate investor out of Central California. I have been wholesaling, flipping, and an active agent here for over 12 years right here in California. And one of my main ways that I have gotten deals over the last decade has been by cold calling motivated sellers. And I want to share some tips and tricks with you to help you get started cold calling today. Now, let me tell you, it doesn't have to be scary. It isn't scary, right? And these tips here, these 5 tips, they're in no particular order. Just listen to them, stay until the end. Again, I have closed literally hundreds of deals. A good portion of that has come from cold calling. So I want to make videos like this to help you get started, to help you overcome whatever roadblock you have, whatever mental block you have that is stopping you from getting started. And again, just like I've been asking, if you are thinking about wholesaling or flipping and you haven't started or you haven't closed your first deal, please comment in the video right now what has stopped you from getting your first deal, and let's see how I can help you. So let's get into this right now. So my first tip literally is to have the right frame of mind. I know you're probably thinking of something fancy. Oh, what about vacants? What about this? No, it starts in your mind. And this is actually probably the biggest hump, the biggest hurdle that I still struggle with right now is, of course, the fear of getting on the phone. I mean, I remember years ago, 10 years ago, when my phone used to ring, I used to shake in fear and literally throw my phone across the room. No joke, that is no exaggeration. Did it lots of times. And it took me a long time to mentally get ready to call. And even now, sometimes if I go a few days or a few weeks without sitting down and having cold call sessions, I still struggle picking up the phone, right? Even though I have closed deals, right? I have proof of concept. My bank account shows, my portfolio property shows. This flip that I'm in, that is my flip, shows and proves to myself that I can do it, but still, I still sometimes get fearful of just picking up that phone and doing something simple like saying, hey, have you ever thought about selling your home? And honestly, the best way to probably get into the right frame is to know your why, to know why are you calling? Why do you want to wholesale? Why do you want to fix and flip? Now, let me show you a picture of my family. There's my family, right? That is my why. That is what goes into my mind every single day when I go out and I go on appointments or I pick up the phone and I make calls. I think about my family. I think about the financial legacy that I want to leave in my kids, right? Not just go work and barely be home, but I actually want to have dinner with my kids every day. I want to have breakfast with my kids every day. And I want real estate to be that financial path that will allow me that freedom to be there every day and to choose my schedule, to choose what I do, when I do, and also to take my kids along and to show them, right? I actually bring my kids to these houses when they are messed up and when they are being remodeled because I want to show them that you can choose your path, right? You can be given something crappy like a dumpy fixer-upper and you can actually choose to come in and to make it something beautiful and to impact neighborhoods and to impact lives through financial giving and to give large amounts to our church or to other organizations. I want to show my kids that they don't just have to accept whatever life throws at them. And of course, you know, you have to know your goal, which is part of your why. Do you want to make 100 grand a year? Do you want to make 100 grand a month? If you just pick up the phone and hope to kind of sort of talk to people, hope to kind of sort of maybe close deals, you're not really going to be able to push yourself to get through the FUs and the no's and the, you know, the threats, the I'm gonna hunt you down. I get those too. And it's okay because I'm thinking about that financial number that I want to hit. I'm gonna get through that no, right? I'm gonna hang up as quick as I can on someone that says FU because somebody else is gonna have a yes and somebody else is gonna be in a situation where that cash offer can actually change their circumstance. It can help them, it can help that neighborhood. So I know I'm going in with the intention of I want to help as many people as possible. Number 2, don't overcomplicate it. Just start. Don't wait until you have a fancy LLC or a fancy website. Just find out who is the most likely to sell in your area and just start calling. I don't care if it's 5 a day. Now, I know in this industry, we hear people who are closing 200, 300 deals a year. There's people who have big cold call teams of 5, 10, 20 people. There's people who hire VAs who are calling for them full time. Guess what? You don't have to do that. Make a goal. I'm gonna call 5 people today. Do that every single day. And then next week, I'm gonna call 10 people today. Do that every single day. Get used to having those conversations and get used to doing this every day. Make it a discipline. Make it a muscle, right? If you wanna get buff, you have to work out your muscles every day or every other day. Do the same thing with cold calling. And I even suggest start with a simple script, right? None of us are born knowing how to navigate tough conversations. And when it comes to motivated sellers, it doesn't matter if you have the gift of gab. Your gift of gab will actually kill your deals. You need to learn how to speak 10% of the time time and get the seller to speak 90% of the time. You need to ask the right questions that help them open up and share what's going on with you. I suggest start with a simple script. You don't follow the script word for word, but learn the script in order to learn how to have these conversations and navigate objections, to ask the right questions to get people to give you the information that you need to come in and to solve their problem. And I have a free script. It's gonna be in the link below, or you can go to crushingcoldcalls.com. I have nothing to sell you, absolutely nothing, no course, no program, nothing like that. I have compiled a few different scripts that I've used, tips and tricks to building rapport, overcoming objections. It is in that free PDF, crushingcoldcalls.com. Again, don't overcomplicate it. You don't have to wait until you have a dialer. Just use your cell phone. If you have a cell phone, start making those calls. 5 a day, 10 a day, 20 a day, whatever that is. Don't overcomplicate it. Don't wait until you have the perfect system or the perfect time. 3, of course, is challenge yourself. Like I said, start with a number. Today, I'm gonna make 10 calls. Today, I'm gonna have 5 conversations. Today, I'm gonna make 3 offers. Whatever that is, challenge yourself. I know for me, I need challenges. I actually struggle with being motivated to get up and make calls. And you know, sometimes I wake up and I just don't feel like it. So I go back to my why. I remember why I'm calling, and then I challenge myself. I wanna make $1 million this year. What do I need to do that? How many offers do I need to make? How many deals do I need to close? I need to have that written down, and then I need to challenge myself every single day to get up and do that. Today, I wanna make 5 offers. Right now, I'm trying to get to the point where I am making 5 offers a day, whether that's over the MLS, or through cold calling or through direct mail, whatever that is. I need to be making 5 offers a day in order to hit my goal. That is my challenge. I have to do that. Challenge yourself. I will not end this day until I do X. And of course, number 4, pick the right list. This is highly, highly important. The quality of data, the type of data. For me, I love vacant houses. I love stacking motivation, right? So I may do vacant with tax delinquents. I may do pre-foreclosure and vacant, even liens and vacant, liens and out-of-town owner. Stacking those lists. Now, of course, you could do this to things like PropStream. I have lots of videos on PropStream. I love it. Link is also in the description, affiliate warning, but I love that tool. I use it literally every day. So you don't only have to use a list provider. My best lists have always been through driving for dollars. So just go driving in areas that I want to do deals. I find the beat up properties. I find the vacants, the boarded up. They don't have to be vacant and boarded up. Usually just the ones that stick out in that neighborhood. I write them down. I'll go back to PropStream or through my tax records, and I find out who owns them, how long they owned it, skip trace them, and I call them, right? So I build that list. I have my driving for dollars, and then on top of that, I stack other pre-foreclosures, vacants, out-of-town owners, tired landlords. And again, don't overcomplicate it. Like I said before, start with 10, start with 20, start with 50. You don't have to call them all at one time. Get a list of people who have the highest potential of being motivated to sell. You don't want to call people who just bought their home 6 months ago. You're going to be spinning your wheels. Yeah, some people who recently bought will want to sell, but if you are looking to wholesaler fix and flip, you need that 30 or 40 or 50% discount. And someone who just bought and they have barely any equity, not really going to fit that criteria. So build your list, skip trace, and then start calling. Last but not least, oh my gosh, this is the most important thing. Maybe they're all the most important thing. I think they're all pretty important. Just start. Just get started today. Just start. If you are fearful, let me tell you, the only way to overcome fear of a task is just to do that task. I'm being completely honest with you. I fear talking on the phone sometimes. I fear cold calling. Let me tell you, emotion follows motion. You have to do the task in order to overcome the fear. Just get started today. Who cares about the no's? Who cares about the FU's? Who cares about failing and tripping and stuttering? Just get started. Let me tell you, you will get better. It's okay. I am highly introverted. I am socially awkward at times. There's times where I have social anxiety, walking into a room of 5 people. But these are things that I have to overcome by just doing it over and over and over again. And as you do it, even when you fail, doing it over and over will help you get better. You help you navigate asking the right questions. You don't have to cold call. There are many other ways to do deals, but if you want to cold call and you want to get good at it, you just have to get started. So that's it. If you like the video, subscribe, like it, press like right now. That tells me you want to see more videos like this. Again, Chris Williams here. I'll see you next time.